Welcome to Project Metal Music! Join the fun! Welcome to Project Metal Music! Join the fun! Chat with the bands! Ask them questions, chill out and relax!
Hey up, everyone. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel. The host, Ell and Lisaboo. And welcome to Saturday Night Podcast number 66. So,
It's 66.
or 66.
Oh, no. It has begun.
Squizzle.
Already started and it's already started.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, how are you all doing? I see Craig and I see Ozzy. Hey up there. How are you all doing? So, yeah. We've got a packed show for you guys today. We have 7 bands for you guys. We've got 6 bands that me and Lisa chose, and we've got another one courtesy of Ozzy Ann 2025. Going to be reviewing them in a couple of minutes. We've got gigs, what gigs are coming up on the channel, then what's coming up on the channel. What gigs are coming up, I should say, not gigs on the channel. What gigs are coming up and what's coming up on the channel. And so the Lisa's journey through the wonderful world of Raymond E Feist is being postponed for next week. So don't worry about that. So a little bit of a grift. In the description, there are the links for the channels for the channel, such as the Linktree. There's also the link for Project PMM Gone Wild. So yeah, so if you head on over there and check out PMM Gone Wild, you'll be doing us a massive favour, because I'm trying to get up to 50 subscribers over there, so we can actually start streaming. And there's also, like I said, the link tree for the channel, where you got the channel's Twitter and Instagram, also the website and the email. Uh, so also in the link tree is our gorgeous Lisaboo's Etsy store, Boo the Bell X Studio. She does some amazing stuff over there. So, Lisa, take it away.
What about X Studio and Etsy? It's so many different things that I make. Bracelets, necklaces, earrings. There's some rings. There's some antique jewelry there, like clip-ons, getting harder and harder to find. Um, so yeah, there's towers, there's spheres, there's stands for them. There's just so many different things, and there's a chat feature. So if you don't find what you're looking for, just send me a message, and hopefully I can find what you're looking for. So yeah.
Cool, cool. Yeah, like I said, she's got some amazing stuff over there. So go check it out. Go check it out. So, uh, right, let's see. Oh, just seen a message from Ozzy. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. And yeah, be careful next time. Be careful.
Well, just hopefully you heal fast.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. And yeah, Craig. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's never easy. Never easy. Never easy. Yeah. So yeah, take your time. Don't rush it. So yeah. But anyway, I hope everybody who's on the replay, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing all right. Do all that good YouTubey stuff like subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good jazz. We are 115 away from 1,000 subscribers. So get subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It does help the channel in a big way. I am wanting to get. We are so close to getting monetized. So and yeah, and yeah, watch all the videos that I've done over the last oh god 7 years. So so it's 1,500. Well, getting over near 1,600 videos I've done in the last 7 years. So it does help. Yeah. So there's plenty of content there for you to watch there, guys. So Lisa, do you want to start
Yeah.
with the reviews? So let me just get the thing. So the bands are Firevosas. We've got Ghost Hounds. We've got Wolves. Uh, Haunted by Pain. We've got Release. Oh, I think that's the band name. Um, then we got Crowne and yeah, and the band Disciple.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
hope
I
I
think the one that you thought was releases excuses. It
yeah
was weird
yeah
how it was posted because they put
yeah
release and then like the name of the song instead of
yeah
the band name. So
yeah
it's excuses. But
yeah
excuses.
yeah.
Yeah.
So right, so let's start off with Fire Forces. Now this band has been featured on the channel a good few times, and they are a damn good band. If you like your power metal, you're gonna love Fire Forces. So, right, the song is called "Into the Enchanted Woodlands." So, Lisa, take it away.
Well, I really loved the fast pace on this song. The fast drums and the blast beats add to the song. The lyrics are fast, and they're very fantasy based, which I like. Symphony in the backing is amazing. Love the use of strings. The keys on this one are great. Guitars are good, and love the solos and riffs. The backing vocal harmonies added to the full sound. And I liked that female contrast between the male and the female. Such a musical journey on this. Really loved it. That guitar solo just before halfway, spectacular. And then there was like, it was followed by the choir came in, which was amazing. Yeah, it all worked so well together. Like the whole thing just blended so nicely. Transitions were really good. Yeah, I love that fast pace. True power, like really fast paced. So yeah, love this. Love this.
Yeah. It's this is like an extended version of the sort of well, to me it's the album version of the song. So I loved the intro to this with the keys and the orchestra. Drums are amazing on this with fast paced and pounding like sort of like beats and everything, and it goes throughout. So if I goes on like a single drum, then it uses the double bass or the double kick pedal. Brilliant. The bass is brilliant, powerful, adds to the drums' power. Guitars are brilliant with the transitions and riffs. There's several solos that later this is they are absolutely stupendous. They are absolutely amazing. Keys have a couple of solos as well. I don't know if you noticed that.
I think I did.
On one of the just after, just before or just after the guitar solo, about halfway through, it transitions into the keyboard solo, which is cool. I loved the orchestra that runs throughout the song. That was absolutely amazing. I loved the true aspect of the vocals between the male and the female, and with the choir backing. That was absolutely amazing. And the guy literally hitting the high notes and holding them as well, which I really liked. Stereotypical, like sort of like power metal. Like I said, if you sort of like love your power metal, you're gonna love Firevosas. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. This song. I'm so glad we found Firevosas. So glad that we found them. So, Lisa, what's your rating?
I give them a 9 out of 10. I really, really love this band. They're really growing on me. So every time I see that they're picked, it's like, yay.
Yeah.
So the ratings are going up.
Yeah. For me, it's a 9.5. I'm like you. The each song that we feature is sort of like getting better and better and better. So yeah. So a little bit of so the next song is a little bit of a contrast between Firevosas and the next band, which is Ghost Hounds. We have had Ghost Hounds on before. So yeah, this is something completely different for Ghost Hounds, but I picked this because it is, well, I'll tell you my thing in a minute, my review in a minute. This song is house a home. So, Lisa, take it away.
Yeah. This is interesting because you had picked it, and then I wrote it down, and of course I put it on my list to do for today. And then all of a sudden it popped up on my thing as a recommended video to watch. It was so weird. All of a sudden it popped up, and it was like, yeah. So I
Yeah,
thought, wow, that's cool. And yeah, we did.
yeah,
I believe I picked them last time. I think I did. And it
yeah,
was like a rodeo. It was like rodeo kind of video type.
yeah,
Yeah. Amazing, amazing bands. Love the singer on this. This is an amazing performance with the strings. Oh my goodness. The acoustic guitar is so beautiful. The violins, the cello. The cellos added such a rich sound to this. Absolutely beautiful. The vocalist has such a beautiful, rich, deep voice. Just resonates. Amazing. The lyrics are so emotional and so much feeling. Love the video performance too. It's in a church with the stained glass windows. So beautiful. Love the piano in the background throughout it. Really added to the sound, I thought. That piano just topped it all off. Loved
yeah,
everything about this song. The transitions were so well done, so well orchestrated, and the entire performance was phenomenal. All just came around in such a rich, beautiful sound, especially in that environment, I thought too, because I don't know what it is about that wood and the church acoustics, you know? It's very resonating. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, for me, I love the intro with the piano and the acoustic guitar. That was like such a sort of like an amazing touch to put in at the beginning. Loved the acoustic guitars on this as a sort of like it adds to the overall sound, especially if it's like if they're doing like a sort of an acoustic session, and it's like yeah it's it's just same with the piano as well. It's absolutely amazing. I just love the piano touches when the rock and metal bands use actual piano, not the not on the keys, like a synthesizer, sort of like a replication of a piano, but the actual piano itself. Um,
Yeah.
God, yeah, like I said, the piano was absolutely beautiful on this song, absolutely brilliant. The orchestra that was backing the band, because it was like a string performance of the song House of Home, and yeah, it's all the like the violins, the cellos, the double basses, um, absolutely amazing, absolutely gig. For some reason, an orchestra always adds, especially to a rock and metal song, it always adds a richness to it, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Really riches. The vocals, God, the guy's got got a bit of quite a good range. Um, got good range, and he totally the song. So if I the lyrics, he puts so much. I wouldn't say yeah, so much emotion in the song, and he's like you say he's got a really good range, really good range. So I really liked it. I really, really, really liked it. And yeah, the setting, it just gives that atmosphere, a really, really good atmosphere, especially with like in the church setting.
Yeah.
So really liked it. Really liked it. So Lisa, what's your rating?
9.5. I liked it
Cool,
that much. Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That's initially I gave him an 8.5, but with the overall sound of the song and everything, I bumped it up to a 9.
Yeah, this band is growing on me. Like that when I found them last time, like when we had them on here for the review, um, I don't know, just the voice and with that orchestration, it just with his voice and that just added so much to the song. And that I love acoustic guitar. I love piano. I have an electric piano, but it's not the same. I know it's not the same as like a real grand piano or a mini grand, but yeah. So all of it together, just yeah, 9.5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it's a 9. It's like it's a bit like you. It's starting to sort of like grow on me. So yeah. So the next band is a band called Wolves. They are signed to our good friends Sodia Records from Canada. Saw this came up yesterday. I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh. When I heard well, yeah, I was just like thinking, I'll put these on, I'll throw these into the mix and see what Lisa thinks of it. So the song is hard to explain. So Lisa, take it away.
Well, I really liked the kids singing at the beginning with some heavy drums coming in after. The female vocalist has an angelic voice with some crisp sounds as well. Guitars are great, and the solos and riffs are good. The bass is there up front, which I liked. Transitions are good. Enjoyed the different sections with the kids choir. Throughout it would come in. Like the synth sound on this in sections as well. Lyrics are deep and thought provoking. A really great performance, I thought. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And I think this band, they're from Northern Ireland, or no, Northern Ireland, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ozzy, you are naughty. Cheesecake
And coffee.
and coffee. You are naughty. Talking about food. Talking about food now. What you like? Naughty, naughty. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, back to the review. Squizzle.
Squizzle.
Yeah, I
That's
love.
two.
Yeah, loved it. The intro to this with with the kids singing at the beginning with the drums. Drums are damn good and powerful. Lays a good beat down. Love the use of the double kick bass. Bass is great, and yeah, you can hear the bass on this. Because sometimes, like I said, sometimes the bass is just in the background and it's just there. But the I love when they bring all the instruments up to the front to where they can hear everything, hear all the instruments. I like that. The bass adds to the drums power. The guitars are amazing with transitions and the riffs. The solo about 2/3 of the way through drops and into a fast-paced drumming, and it's with a double bit. I love that. Round about 2/3 of the way through, really like that. Vocals are great with good, are great, good range going from deep, meaningful to normal singing. Love the backing choir. Keys are amazing. that runs throughout the song. So really good. I really like this band. Really like it. So Lisa,
Well,
wait.
at first I put an 8.5, but it was, and then I put 9. So it's an 8.5 to a 9 for me. I I kept going back to that bass, you know me, and I just love my bass.
Yeah,
And the way they
it's all
brought it
about the
forward.
bass. About that bass. Yeah. I better not sing anymore because I'll probably get copyright struck.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I bumped it up because of that bass.
Yeah. I came straight in with a 9 from me.
Oh wow.
Straight
Awesome.
in at a 9. Really liked it. Because another thing with with the video, it was like sort of like a kaleidoscope psychedelic video to it.
Yeah.
Which I really liked. Yeah, so yeah, loved it, loved it. So, so the next band, which is well, the next 3 bands is actually chosen by Lisa. So it's my turn to go first. So I think it's 3, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. So the next, song band I should say is "Haunted by PN." I think. I think that's the right one, isn't it? Or is it?
No,
Or is it
DaysEye.
DaysEye? Yeah,
DaysEye. Yeah.
DaysEye. DaysEye. It says "Haunted by Pain." What do I feel so alone? I think that's the song title.
Yep.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Cool intro with cool vocal intro with soft music, and it comes coming in. Drums are good, soft to thunderous throughout the song, which I really like, because it gives that sort of like a little bit of a roller coaster type of thing when you go up to the type of thing. Bass is good, works well with the drums. Guitars are good with the transitions, riffs, and the drops. There are several solos throughout the song that are cool. Let me see. I'm looking down at my phone, so I'm just checking reading my notes out. Vocals are great. They are powerful, emotion packed, slightly raspy in places. But yeah, really like this band. Really liked it. So what? Yeah. So over to you.
Yeah, I really like this band, and the lyrics on this song are so good. They paint such a vivid picture and with so much emotion and feeling. And the male vocalist has he's such an amazing singer and really conveys that emotion with his words, right?
Yeah.
Um, the drums are strong and the bass was good. Guitar riffs are good and convey the longing and the pain, like when just the way they play, um, really just conveyed that feeling, right? I just felt every word of this song and relate to it so much. Very poetic and longing. Love the song, and we'll be following this band still to see what they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that heavy transition about 3/4 of the way,
Yeah.
and then with them saying, "I tried," right? I, that part right there was like my favorite part. So
Yeah.
it was like this really heavy transition into that,
Yeah.
and then with them saying, "I tried, I tried."
Yeah.
So yeah, another one of those bands that just get me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just the first time I've actually heard of this band. So I for my initial, and I'm sticking with it. My initial rating is an 8.5, I need to hear a little bit more, but they've got my interest. The band's got my interest. So
Yeah. For me, because I've heard of them before. I heard them before, so it's a 9 to a 9.5 for me. It just uh, I relate to it so much, and as a person that writes like poetry and that, it just hit me. Those lyrics just got me. Um, so yeah, 9 to a 9.5, and I wanna do more reviews on them.
yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely got my interest with this song. Uh, Due to like you said, got the really nice drops, the heavy drops, and the transitions round about. Yeah, it's brilliant, brilliant. So I still stick to my initial like rating of 8.5. So first time I hear
Oh,
them, so they
yeah,
got my interest.
yeah. It's always good to stick with what it's like before when I would say I'm gonna stick with what I wrote instead of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
don't change it on the fly. Just stick.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, going on to the next band, Paralysis. The song
Excuses,
Paralysis.
excuses.
Excuses, excuses. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a weird
it is.
the way it was obviously it's all been auto generated from like CD Baby or wherever it did get the
Yeah,
music from and transferred it over to YouTube.
yeah.
But
I
it was
tried to find. I tried my dangest to find like of their own, but it was back from like it wasn't up to date.
yeah,
So yeah, this is the only one that I could find.
yeah,
So yeah, it was
yeah,
kind of the way they had it on there was kind of wishy-washy, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I liked. I know I like excuses, excuses, and the song's paralysis. I like the punk rock vibe from the outset. Drums are good and solid. There's a good bear beat down. Bass is up front, sort of. It's up there. It's not fully in your face type thing, but it's up front. Um, it works really well with the drums. Guitars are good, slightly detuned in a punk style. Um, let me see. The transitions and riffs are good. The solo around about two-thirds of the way through is good. Vocals good, slightly raspy. So yeah, really like this song. Really like this song. So yeah, it's
Cool. Well, this band is from Canada. They're a three-piece band from Oshawa, Ontario. Great guitar, great guitar intro with the strong drums. Vocals are perfect on this. Love the punk rock energy, and I love that distorted sound. I loved it. I love that distorted sound, kind of grungy, um, with emotion and raw energy. That's what I got from them. Is that I love that,
yeah,
that raw energy, and I like the backing vocals as well. Transitions are good. The melody really moves nicely, and I like that tempo that they had. Lyrics are feeling and thought provoking and very catchy. It had a real good hook to it, didn't it? It
yeah,
was a good
yeah,
hook, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, the chorus is catchy and with good energy, raw emotion. Yeah, and very introspective lyrics, and they write a lot about mental health, which I like a lot. Like it should be more in limelight, I think. Um, and I like when bands do that when they bring it up, right? It's not something to be ashamed of. So
yeah,
yeah, um, that's where that emotion comes from too, right? In the lyrics. So
yeah,
drums and bass was really good. Um, Love that distorted sound. That guitar sound was cool. It was distortion. Um, so yeah, really cool band. Go check them out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely got that like the raw energy of the punk, sort of like punk. It's got that punk energy to it,
Hmm.
raw
And
energy
I,
of it,
yeah,
which I
and they're
like.
just, I was just gonna say they're just finishing off their tour, so I have a couple gigs in the gig
Cool,
section of theirs. So yeah.
cool, cool. Well, excuse me. So, because this is like the first time I sort of like listened to heard this band, initially I put an 8 initially, but when I've listened to it a couple of times, I've sort of like edging edging up to an 8.5, but I keep with me 8. I keep with me 8. Yeah, on this. So
I
yeah,
8.5 for me.
yeah,
8.5. I really love that distorted, raw kind of that I just love that raw edge to them,
yeah,
right? That punk, kind of punk, grungy. I loved it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I do like the band,
Oh,
but I've
yeah.
sort of like initially, it's sort. I'm sort of like getting pushed towards the 8.5, but I stick to me yet. Stick to me yet. So the next band is a band called Crowne, and the song is "Waiting for You." So yeah, love the cool intro with the keys, with the keyboards. Drums are cool, strong throughout. Love the use of the double kick drums, double bass drums. Totally different thing there. Double bass drums. Bass is solidly good, works well with the drums. Guitars are great with the transitions and riffs. The solo, that solo around about 2/3 of the way through. No, that was sweet. No, that the the guy was showing off. Same with the keyboardist. He was showing off as well. He was both of them were just like saying it was sort of like a dueling banjo moment.
Yeah. Yep.
The dueling banjo moment. If you don't know the dueling banjo reference, trigger warning here. Go watch Deliverance. It is that's the dueling banjo is from that movie. So yeah, but be very careful in that movie if you watch it. But you can see the dueling the clips of the dueling banjo scene on YouTube. So yeah, like I said, the guitarist and the keyboardist were just like doing a bare dueling banjo moment. Yeah, that was which I liked. The keys are brilliant. The vocals were all good. So yeah, really like this. I really like this. Really like this. So Lisa,
Cool.
what's your take?
Well, this band is from Sweden. They have an upcoming album out August 22nd, called Wonderland. So that this is off their upcoming album. Intro is super cool with the keyboard solo, and then the drums coming in strong. Love the male singer. Such a good voice with, boy, can he hit those high notes. Oh, the higher and the lower, but it was pretty high throughout this song. Lyrics are like a love song. That's what I got from it anyways. Love the second keyboard solo because at the beginning it was a keyboard solo, and then yeah, that keyboard solo followed by that killer guitar solo, but about three-quarters of the way through was just wow. Love that. That was my favorite. favorite section.
Yeah.
And man, that singer can hit those high notes. A fast-paced song with good melody and some great riffs. Transitions are good. Catchy feel and energy. Very cool song. Everyone works great together. Um, yeah, they were this. I'm glad. This band is back. They were on a hiatus for quite a while. So yeah, they're such an amazing band. I'm just so glad they're back. Yeah, they've been on a hiatus for quite a while. I was like, yeah,
Yeah. Cool. For me, it's a solid 8.5. A
for me
solid
it's a
8.5.
9. For
Yeah.
me it's a 9.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Now, if I listen to the song again, no doubt it will be like sort of like bumped up to a 9, but I'll stick to me 8.5.
Yeah, they're. I'm just so happy that they're back.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah. It's Crowne. Waiting for You is a good song. Really good song. I really liked it. Really, really, really liked it. So, Ozzy, this last song for this segment, segment, is one of yours, and it's the band Disciple and Bow Down. So, do you want me to start, or do you want to start for this one?
You can start. You can start, and then
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay. For me, drums are good and powerful and thunderous. Bass is amazing and strong, and upfront, which I always like to hear. Is like the bass getting some attention, some attention, because whether it be sort of like they just don't want to be center of attention, or they just like they go a bit OTT, but like some. But I do like most of the time they're just like they're in the background somewhere, just it's just playing away. But I'll do like the bassist up front. Yeah, so yeah, really like that. Let me see. Guitars are brilliant with the drops, riffs, and transitions. And let me see. The solo about halfway is super cool. Really like that. Vocals are strong. Vocals are strong. Packs emotion in singing. Love them going from clean to growl. I love that transition between with the focus between clean and doing clean and transition over to grow. I really like that. Really like that. So, Lisa,
Yeah. Well, they're from the USA. Thank you, Ozzy, for referring this band. This is a heavy song by Disciple. Great guitars and drums, some great vocals by the male vocalist, some heavy riffs, and cool guitar solo. About 2/3 of the way through. For being a Christian rock band, this is a very inspirational, with a lot of feeling, but heavy, which I liked. I liked that heaviness of it. And it could be in so many different things, right? About not giving up, which I love. Always love the theme of not giving up. Yeah, I really great transitions in this. I love this song. So thank you, Ozzy, for
no, yeah, thanks for that, Ozzy. Yeah, there's a little bit of a saying around here: never give up, never surrender, and show no mercy. Yeah. So anyway, for me, it's a solid 8.5. A solid 8.5 for me.
exactly the same. Exactly the same. This is the first I've heard their music, so yeah, 8.5 for me too.
Yeah. Thank you, Ozzy, for that. It was a cool, really good choice there. Really cool choice. So yeah, that's it for this part of the show with the reviews. So um, we haven't done too bad. Not too many squizzle holes this time.
It's two so far.
Yeah, two so far. We normally on we normally on
And
about what 9, 10, something like that. So yeah,
focus, focus, focus.
yeah,
Now that we focus, we're doing another squizzle.
yeah. Good, yeah. We're about two squizzles down, and yeah. Sometimes it would be on for about what an hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes, just to do 6 songs. But which was
We did 7. Yeah.
you know, we did 7 in what 35 minutes, something like that. But anyway, right. Going on to the gigs. So, what gigs goodies have we got?
Well, like I said, excuses is just finishing off their basically their Canadian tour. They're playing in Winnipeg tonight um, at the Handsome Daughter venue. It's on 61 Sherbrooke Street. $20 will get you in the door. That's an amazing price. They're going to be playing with Screaming Traffic, Lake Disappointment, and Penny Sleeve, and that's in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So yeah, guys, go check them out. And then tomorrow, Excuses will be playing at the Black Pirates Club. Black Pirates, arr. That's what I keep thinking. Um, Thunder Bay, Ontario, and that's tomorrow from 8 to 11:30, and it's $15 to get in, which is an amazing price to go see a band, and they're super cool. So if you guys do, go check them out, either in Winnipeg or Thunder Bay. Let us know. Let us know how they did. They're an amazing band, so we covered them on review on a review earlier today. So yeah, and I'm just gonna look at my other. Just give me 1 second. Gotta bring up my other gig. Just give me a second, guys. Pardon me. Okay. Okay. Now this is a band called When Rivers Meet. They are doing their Tree of Life tour, and I wanted to do a review of this band for next week. So When Rivers Meet. So yeah, and they are going to be playing in Exeter. It's going to be starting in September. So Friday, September 26th at Exeter at the Phoenix. September 27th, it's a Saturday at Liskeard at Cornglaze Caverns. September 28th is a Sunday and Bath Comedia. October 2nd is a Thursday at Stamford at the Corn Exchange. October 3rd at Newbury at Arlington Arts on October 3rd. And they're going to be playing on October 24th at Galashiels Mac Arts. They're going to be playing on October 25th at Inverness at Anne CMR. October 26th at Aberdeen at the Lemon Tree. October 31st at Southport at the Atkinson. I'm going to be playing on November 1st in Manchester at the Band on the Wall. Going to be playing in London on November 2nd at Islington Assembly Hall. November 6th at Wolverhampton KK Steel Mill. Barnsley on November 7th at Birdwell Venue. November 8th at Gateshead at Glass House ICM. Carlisle at the Old Fire Station on November 9th. November 20th, Cardiff at the Globe. November 21st, Chester at the Live Halls. November 22nd, Gloucester at Guildhall. November 27th, Reading at Sub 89. And November 28th at Bury St. Edmunds at the Apex. So yeah, if you can, go check them out. And like I said, I want to feature one of their songs for this coming week. So I figured throw them in to the gigs. And I just want to check and see. Just give me a second, guys. And Decimate Metal Fest. I'm going to talk about this one again because it's in Millet, Alberta, and it's coming up here next weekend. June 13th and the 14th, Decimate Metal Fest is always a cool time. It's family friendly. You can bring your family. There's like a youth section where young bands can come and play. They're going to be featuring the Bunny, the Bear, Into Eternity, Famous Strangers, in untimely demise, Siren, Skepsis, Hawking. Yeah, there's so many different bands. So if you want to go check them out, it's $150 for the weekend pass, and they do have day passes available. So yeah, they're still looking for volunteers. So if you go to decimatemetalfest.com, you can get all the information for it. So, and there is camping. There's camping there, and there's pancake breakfast. There's vendors. There's air guitar contest. There's tabletop games, food trucks, drag performances, youth bands. There's camping available at the Millet Lions Memorial Campground. So yeah, go to decimatemetalfest.com. So yeah, and I think that's all that I have today for the gigs. But if you haven't yet, guys, please hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all so you don't miss any upcoming interviews, podcasts, videos, all the good stuff. Replay crew, hi.
Hello.
How are you? Thank you guys for coming to watch. Please hit that like, comment. Tell us what you're listening to. If there's a band that you really like right now, let us know what the band is, your favorite song, and so we can bring you more of what you love and do a review, maybe. So
yeah, whether it be a video or written review for the website. So yeah, and if you want to jump on, if you're a band and you want to jump on, go to in the description and you find the Linktree and the emails there, which is projectmmusic2015 at gmail.com.
yeah.
So yeah,
And
it's
and go check out the reviews on the website if you want to let them know about the website.
Yeah, it's projectmetalmusic.wordpress.com, and there's a lot of there's at least 2, sometimes 3 reviews released each week. Written by our good friend Bastian, who does the podcast with me on a Monday, and you get some listen. Well, you can read all about different bands from all over the world. And speaking of a review, hopefully sometime next week, the Last Bastion band is going to be releasing a brand new album on the 27th of this month.
Oh, cool.
So, and just getting it through a couple of hours ago. I haven't listened to the album yet, but there's going to be. I'm going to listen to it. So, hopefully, and they are good friends to the channel, and hopefully I'm going to get them back on again for an interview to talk about the album. So, yeah, So what's coming up on the channel? I've been working behind the scenes feverishly way to get interviews for the channel. So on the 11th, got Dave Revels, the legend that is Dave Revels. On the 11th, we got Epic Death on the 12th. We've got Gary Mort on. He's a drummer. For some of you may know, I'll just get the information up for it. Gary Mort. Bear with me. Get the information. Gary Mort is Gary Mort, singer for Burnt Out Wreck, and the original drummer from Heavy Petting. So if you remember Heavy Petting, yeah, and Burnt Out, and he's also the singer for Burnt Out Wreck. Good band as well, really good band. So going to have him on the 18th, 18th of June. Bear with me. Yeah, get the. Then on the 24th, we got Desert Kites back on again on the 24th. And I've got 3 other bands lined up. Don't know when. Plus, I'm also working on a couple of other bands as well. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for this, for the what's coming up on the interview wise. So,
Should we do our squizzle?
Squizzle.
I was just gonna say, should we do our shout outs for all the channels?
Oh, sorry about that. I just had to sneeze. I just had to sneeze there.
Yeah, okay. I was like, oh no.
Do
Your
shout.
internet, I thought your internet dropped out.
Yeah, I had to sneeze there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
like-
It comes up.
Yeah. Welcome,
Yeah.
Planet. Andy.
Yes.
Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out Popcorn Planet over on YouTube. Brilliant show. It covers like a lot of pop culture over there. He does Popcorn Palace and Popcorn. He's just started a new channel called Popcorn Music.
Yeah.
So, and he's also got Movie World as well. If you like listen to reviews of new up and coming films.
Mhm.
Then
Movie World Plus.
and going on to the gorgeous Steph, the Alton Nerd. Hey up, Steph. She's got she does like a lot of covers a lot of the royal news. So check her, and she's also got a second channel called Political Nerds. Yeah, anything to do with politics, get her over there. She's been killing it over there. Then you got who's next? It's Kim, brilliant Canadian. She does like a lot of pop culture stuff as well, mainly about like P Diddy, Britney Spears, and other stuff as well. So, then who's next? DJ, Nerd Report. Hey up, Lewis. Nerd Report. He does like a lot of like pop culture, true crime, UFO. There's car chases, police, Scientology stuff about Scientology.
Not so much anymore, but there are lots of videos when he was covering that. And also DJ Lewis Love. That's Lewis still on Twitch.
Yeah.
and Lisa Grayson Report on YouTube, as well as DJ Grayson on Twitch.
Yeah. For Grayson Report on YouTube, she does like a lot of horror, fantasy. Like, so I wouldn't say fantasy, but she does like a lot of paranormal stuff. She does like myths and legends. She dives into like myths and legends, folk tales type stuff. And DJ Grayson, Grey Wolf, over on Kick. Who's next? Oh, the Raven's Flock.
Yeah, Raven's Flock
Yeah,
on YouTube.
Yeah,
and I believe they're on Kick.
Kick.
Are they on Kick? Yeah.
They do wrestling. They do a sort of like a deep dive. The Black Files, which is they do like their focus on one story and do a deep dive.
Yeah.
Then they do 2 streams on a Saturday. The first one is Los Amigo Players. They sort of like play games basically for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how much fun they're having. And then about an hour, 30 to 60 minutes later, they do like sort of like a general roundup of like nerd stuff, such as covering sort of like Comic Cons and sort of anime, sort of like stuff like that, cosplay stuff like that. So yeah, check them out.
Yeah, and they have on Thursday they have the wrestling.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they do WWE, NXT, TNT, non-stop action, TNT, non-stop action. Is it?
Yeah. I think it is. It's changed a bit.
Yeah. And what's the other one?
There's Linda for the Record Your Honor.
Yeah.
She covers a lot of court cases. Sometimes Britney Spears. What else? I know her and her husband do their motocross.
Motocross,
yeah.
Motocross.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So they're covering that too. And then there's Grumpy Sapper.
Grumpy Sapper, cool guy.
He has his music trivia every Saturday. We kind of conflict at times, but we still support.
Yeah.
We're still supporting.
Yeah.
He's part of the
community
family.
Yeah. There's Foxy the Enthusiast. Cool guy. He does like a lot of like sort of like history, car shows, stuff like that. Big shout out to Foxy because he invited me onto his channel.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of going back, I'm in talks with going to be talking to Grumpy behind the scenes, Grumpy Sapper, to get back on his to do a bit of a collaboration with Grumpy again.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. And also just said there RHR Jen. Cool. She does like a lot of like the royal family and stuff. Let me see. We got let me see. Get the links up.
And if you're into EDM, electronic dance music, I love all different kinds of music. Go check out DJ Liquid Todd on Twitch, Liquid Todd on Kick, and I believe he has a YouTube and an Instagram as well. DJ Liquid Todd. It's either Liquid Todd or DJ Liquid Todd, depending on what.
Yeah.
You can look up both, but on Twitch he's DJ Liquid Todd. So
there's Nick Starro. He's
Woo!
hello, hello. Oh, yeah, next door is
Every
next
time I
door.
hear his name, every time I hear his name, that's what I think.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, next door is absolutely amazing. He's sweet. He's from Sweden. Does like a lot of cool. Aussie, glad you're home safe. Yeah. So yeah, next door, Storo, MLS making law simple. Hey up, Dave. Another lawyer. There's Feist baby, who's the son of the legendary, sadly missed Jeff of from Legal Vices. Yeah, he's sadly missed. I still watch his videos from time to time.
Just to hear his voice
Yeah,
and his laugh. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Cool.
And there's
Sadly,
Flux.
Flux. There's yeah, Flux. She does like a lot of gaming. Yeah, a lot of gaming.
FLUXX.
Yeah, she's and Mrs. Flux as well. Her wife. Let me see. Lucy Spills. Lucy Spills. You know the she's a part of the Step the Alternate family. She's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let me see. Is that it? Have we covered everybody?
I think so. If you need some tea, go to Dragon's Treasure.
Dragons. Yeah. Bear with us. Let's drop the link. Yeah. I grab the link. It's my channel and I spam if I want to. If you want some tea and you like tea, head on over to Dragon's Treasure and use Steph's code alternate for 10% off everything on this store. So yeah. So if you love your tea, head on over to Dragon Treasure, thedragonstreasure.com and enter Alter Nerd for 10% off of everything on the site. Yeah. So yeah.
And apple cider. The apple cider tea is so good. Yeah, it's really good, guys.
Yeah. I don't drink tea, so I take your word for it. So I'm more for
my tea.
I'm more for
both.
coffee.
I have both. But there are times when, because I can't have coffee later in the evening. Otherwise, I have a hard enough time sleeping.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
some herbal teas and stuff like the apple cider tea. Oh my goodness, so good. Yeah, no caffeine. So yeah, that's really good stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to think. It always feels like we're missing someone, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Valhalla awaits. He's one cool dude. He's the goat daddy.
Goat father.
The goat daddy.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. The goat daddy.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
that's so cute. Oh, I love it.
yeah. Valhalla awaits. Let me just grab the link. So if you like watching where is he? Where is he? Where's the goat daddy? The goat daddy, where is he? Anyway, just type in Valhalla awaits. You'll see videos pop up of Goat Thunderdome. Yeah, he does live feeds of his goats, especially early this year, where his goats were actually giving birth to baby goats. So if you like baby goats, you're gonna
It's so cute. And they
Yeah.
hide in this little hut thing, and then they come out and they do their little prance. Then they'll jump up on it and they'll jump. Oh my God, I love animals. So Marcella, you need to go watch the baby goats.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and John Witherspoon. Yeah. Forgot about John Witherspoon,
Mhm.
your favorite DC lawyer. So yeah, check him out. He's only got the Instagram page at the minute, as far as I know. So go check out DC, your favorite DC lawyer, John Witherspoon. She
Mhm.
does,
And
does like, eh?
Pixie,
Oh, the crop goth.
Crap Goth.
The
Yeah,
crop.
I think that's the one I kept forgetting. I knew
Yeah,
there was somebody. I gotta put it on here. So
yeah.
yeah.
I know she's been doing like a lot of I know she's been doing a garden, a
Mhm.
memorial garden for the legend that is the Captain Corey.
Corey.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, she does like
Hmm.
yeah. I still want to give her a big hug.
Someday. Someday.
Yeah, I
Same.
still want. Yeah, I still
Same.
want to give her a big hug. Yeah, the crop goth.
And
Yeah,
her hubby's got
yeah,
a page as well.
yeah. The reluctant. Yep.
Yeah.
He's called John, but everyone calls him Spunky.
Frankie. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Those are yeah. Go check them out. Go check all these people out. They are absolutely amazing people. Absolutely amazing people. So yeah, squizzle holes. You got to love a squizzle hole. When we just sort of like go for a tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we're not be doing the latest journey through the wonderful world of Feist this week. So it's back next week.
Mhm.
So, have you watched any movies this week, Lisa? Or
I haven't had any time to.
you've been a busy girl?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been busy. It's been really busy. And this weekend is basically Jaywalker's Jamboree here, so I'm just surprised you can't hear the pounding music behind me. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really busy time around town and in general. So yeah.
Yeah. So you've had a bit of a wander around yesterday of the Waters Jamboree. Have you been enjoying it from what you saw?
Yeah. I wish there was more well, there were some um little rides and stuff for little kids. There was there was one, it was, I don't know if you saw it from the pictures I sent you. There was the ball, like where they go on the water. Um, they get into that ball and they go on water. Um, After we're done here, I might take a walk down and go to all the other rides that I didn't get to yesterday. So just to maybe take a video on some of the bigger kid rides, I call them,
Yeah.
the adult rides. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Cool.
might take a walk down there. Because basically Main Street is just blocked off, and there's another parking lot way down that they put all the rides and stuff on. So yeah,
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
yeah.
So tomorrow, I will be going to a car show tomorrow. Called I think it's called the Blast from the Past, where they bring in like a lot of cars. They are like sort of like going from the 1920s, 30s, all the way up to about the up to like 2000. with the cars and everything. And we do see some really gorgeous cars, really gorgeous vehicles. You go from anything from like sort of like Aston Martins to Ferraris to Lamborghinis to Porsches to the high end stuff. Then you got your sort of like run of the mill, sort of like Fords and Vauxhalls and Volkswagens, stuff like that from anything from like the 1950s onwards, basically. You got gorgeous pickup trucks, American pickup trucks from the 1950s and 50s and 60s. There's yeah. It was like I've been releasing like a lot of videos lately of car shows. So did you watch the Hyper Focus video earlier today, Lisa?
I don't think so. I have to get. I'm trying to catch up on all the different people's videos. I just caught up on Grayson reports today. It's just so many, and Popcorn Planets, and Lewis's, and
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's just so
yeah,
many to catch up on, and so I have them on my list to watch.
yeah. That there's a released. Well, it's basically 2 hours worth of content there for you to actually watch from the West Hartlepool Rugby Football Club, which was last Sunday. I've just released a load of videos there, and
I went and hit the like. I went and hit the like already. I haven't watched them yet. So
yeah. As you said, there's so much to catch up on. Yeah. I like when I went down to Hartlepool last Sunday. That's always been a good place there, because there was like Rolls Royces, there was Lamborghinis, there was Ferraris, there was all these high end cars there.
Really nice Mustangs.
Yeah, that blue Mustang. Oh
Red
God,
one was pretty nice too, but that blue one, wow.
Yeah. There was a really gorgeous Chevrolet pickup, the grey one.
Mm-hmm.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
There's also there was a couple of there was a Ford GT there. Oh God, I've seen that before, but that was so nice, that Ford GT. It was so nice. So that Ford GT was so iconic. It's a bit like the Mustang, the Mustangs, especially that blue and white one with all the chrome. That was parked in front where we were parked up. That was in front of us. I was just like, same with that Bentley as well. That blue Bentley. That was so nice as well. There was another one a few cars down. Daimler. No. I was talking to the guy, and he says it's a 3.8 liter engine, and he says that basically when I'm driving it, it's just as well I've got to drive it. If sort of like it's like driverless cars where if he sort of like he would just fall asleep. He was just fall asleep driving down the road, and he says just as well I've got to pay attention to the road. I would literally fall asleep because it's so smooth.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, they are. I like to feel the road.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to feel the road, and I've had vehicles where you couldn't feel the road, and I didn't like it too much. I know it's like floating and stuff, but I don't know. I think it's the racer in me or something.
Yeah,
I
I
like
was
to
going to
feel the
say.
road.
Yeah, I was going to say you used to race, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Quarter mile. Yeah.
Yeah.
No like road courses or anything, just quarter mile. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
This.
I like to, and in the winter time, I like to feel like if you can feel the ice, right? If you're in one of those cars where you can't feel, you don't know you're on black ice. You don't know so much until all of a sudden you're just doing a swing, right? There you go. When you feel the road, you can feel like when it's starting to do little movements. So yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nice on long trips to have like where it's nice and smooth and it's like on a boat kind of thing, just going along. But yeah, I like to feel the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do get like a lot of you do get like a lot of information from the steering wheel with the road conditions. So you do need that sort of like sensory information, shall we say, to
Yeah.
whether or not to like see the to slow down, especially in certain weather conditions. You need to like
I slow down
especially
anyways, depending
yeah,
on the conditions. But
yeah,
if you can't feel, if you can't, you know, if you're just so smooth going along, you don't get that, that information as much. So, you know,
yeah, yeah. It's yeah. You do sort of like yeah. Don't get us wrong. Some of these cars are so nice and so absolutely,
hmm
but
yeah.
it's like you do need to have that.
I just opened the fortune cookie, so I got it ready.
Oh, oh, cool. Yeah. So
So I don't.
yeah. So expect more videos, from car shows next week. It's going to be from Seaburn in Sunderland, which is a seaside resort part of the Sunderland. Um, it's been getting like a lot of regeneration there along there. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, expect more car shows. So do you want to start wrapping things up?
yeah. I'll do the
Yeah, do
fortune
the fortune
cookie.
cookie.
Okay, guys, here it goes, and you know the drill.
Yeah, if you win, we won 10%.
So I'll do the fortune first, and then I'll do the numbers. So a good reputation is more valuable than money. Yep. I remember my dad always saying that your name is your bond.
Yeah.
So yeah. So here's the numbers, guys. 4, 9, 12, 13, 19, 32. Good luck,
Oh,
guys.
cool. So yeah, definitely Aussie. If you win, you need to fly over, get over to take you around, like, well, basically the northeast, really, northeast of England, and no doubt Lisa will take you around parts of Canada as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. As if I win, we're gonna be in Australia in the
Oh,
UK. We'll be going to visit staff.
yeah, yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Hello.
She's a right off. She's a hoot. Oh, Steph. War Steph. Yeah, so, um, God, I'm doing a Steph with a brain fart. So, any final words before we go?
Well, love each other, take care of each other, check in on people if you haven't heard from them. We never know what we're going through, right? And you don't want to have any regrets if you haven't heard from somebody. So check in on your friends and family and loved ones, and just be a good person. Don't be a dick. Don't
No.
drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Do not get into a vehicle with somebody that's been drinking and driving. Um, always keep an eye out on your drink. Um, yeah, go with people that you know that you trust. Keep an eye on your drink. And if you feel like you have been spiked, take it to the bar. Tell them you're not feeling well. And if you haven't drank it, they'll more than likely give you a new drink. 'Cause they don't want you to have any harm done to you. So, and we want you guys back here. So please do not drink and drive. Get a cab, get an Uber, do what you gotta do. Just don't drink and drive.
And if you got a bit of money, even better still, get a hotel room, B&B, stuff like that. But never drink and drive. Never, ever, ever. We've seen too much shit in our lives to actually. It's unreal. It's horrific. It's not nice. It's just don't do it. Just don't drink and drive. So yeah, we actually we want you back. Like this says, we want you back here, having a bit of fun, having a bit of a laugh. Listen to find some great new bands that you might haven't heard of before, and so
Come watch on Monday.
come on, with myself and Bastion, and then if you then on Tuesday we've got the brilliant Dave Revels.
And thank you to everyone for watching and coming back to watch Replay Crew. Yeah. Thank you guys. Much love.
Much love. And do all that good YouTube stuff. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that good jazz. And head on over to Project Mel's second channel, which is PMM Gone Wild.
You know it's gonna happen, right? Inside joke.
Inside joke. Yeah. So
Ozzy knows.
yeah.
Marcella knows. Carbonized knows.
Yeah.
T-Nice
Gonna
knows.
rot round.
Oh.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, we're gonna call it there, and see you all on the next one. Bye bye.
Love you guys.